Hello student, class 9th, math, part 3, chapter 8. Name of the chapter is quadrilateral. Okay student, today our topic is theorem number 8.9. This is also called midpoint theorem. In the shortcut, we have to keep it in mind, midpoint theorem. Statement is like this. Now I am going to read the statement and then how you have to prove that we have to just see. The line segment joining the midpoints of the sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and equal to half of it. So this is the statement. So we can see by this figure. Now here this is the figure. I already drawn here. ABC is a triangle. Okay, and DE is the line segment, and D is the midpoint and is also midpoint of AB and AC respectively. Okay, so solution, we have a triangle ABC in which D and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. So here see, AB and D the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC. Okay, construction, here we need construction to prove that. Let us join D E and produce it. Okay, first of all you have to join here to here and produce it, and draw CF parallel to BA. CF parallel to BA. This is the BA. Okay, and to meet DE, produce in F, means till here. So if you produce D to meet F, and you can say also at point F. Okay, now we have to prove that according to this statement, D parallel to BC means D parallel to BC, and D is equal to half of BC. So according to this statement, half of BC. Now prove in triangle AED and CEF we have, means AED and CEF means this and this two triangle. So A equal to C given. C A equal to C given. Why? Because E is the midpoint of AC. I already written here. Now see here angle, according to angle. So now here see the figure angle here. This is the figure. Okay. Now so in this way, see here angle AED is equal to angle CEF, means angle AED means this angle is equal to angle CEF means CEF. This is the vertically opposite angle. You already know. Okay. Now one angle. Now here see D A means D A and E. Angle DAE is equal to angle FCE. Why? Because this is the alternate interior angles. Okay, so this is the short form alternate interior angle. Why? Since because we know that AB parallel to CF, according to see this one, AB parallel to CF, and AC is a transversal. AC is a transversal. That's why this angle and this angle is an alternate angle. So we can write that here. Therefore, triangle AED congruent to triangle CEF, means this triangle congruent to this triangle. How? Because angle side angle congruence rule. Okay, after this we see, after prove that we can write AD equal to CF. See here, AD equal to CF. How? By CPCT, because I already proved here congruence. And also we can write here DE. See here DE, okay, equal to here EF, means this is also by CPCT. These two we have to use in next point. Okay, now but AD is equal to BD. Okay student, AD equal to BD. How? Because D is the midpoint of AB. D is the, here see, D is the midpoint of AB. That's why we can write AD equal to BD. Okay, now BD equal to CF. How? BD equal to CF. So we have to compare this and this. Here this C, AD equal to CF, AD equal to BD. So left hand side is equal. It means right hand side will be also equal. So we can write BD equal to CF. From this and from this one we can conclude this one. Okay, so you see here this one and this one, AD and AD is equal, so we have to cancel this one and we can write BD equal to CF. Here AD equal to CF as proved above, AD equal to CF. Okay, now so and BD parallel to CF, this is by construction. See here BD, see here BD, this one parallel to CF by construction. So we can say that this is equal also and this is parallel also. It means BCFD is a parallelogram. Okay student, so we can say BCFD is a parallelogram. This it becomes parallelogram with the help of equal sides and parallel sides. Okay, now after this we can write here DF parallel to BC. How? DF, see here, full DF parallel to BC. Okay, and DF is equal to BC according to this parallelogram. Now we have to prove that, see here, DE parallel to BC as it is, and DF equal to what we have to write? DF equal to means DE plus EF. So DE plus EF is equal to BC. Okay student, and now D parallel to BC we have to write as it is, and here EF equal to DE we have already proved. We have already proved EF equal to D as proved. So EF equal to DF. So we can put EF equal to DE. So DE plus DE means 2DE. 2DE. So now 2D and 2D equal to BC, and D is equal to D is parallel to BC. So D parallel to BC as it will be right, and this will be divided by this one. So D is equal to 1 by 2 BC. So hence this is proved. I hope you have to understood this theorem.